first of all, lift your hat up just a little bit because there's something I noticed about you. Yeah, see, you got some good eyebrows. Damn.
Do I?
Yeah, you got good brows. You got good brows.
Thank you so much. I'm obsessed with hats. You know, when you're having a bad hair day, you have some frizzies sticking out. It's like, bam.
You need a couple of these?
Oh, no, I woke up like
that? Okay, so Ava, here's something that's crazy. Is I've been waiting to do this interview with you since 2018.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, stop.
No.
Yeah. Here's why. The first time I was here at the station, I'm chilling.
You're like, I gotta see if she's legit. No.
my boss was like, he's like, yo, like this girl Ava Max, she got this funky haircut.
You're like, what's that? A deodorant? No, I'm just kidding.
He's like, she got this song Sweet But Psycho. We're gonna play it. I'm like, all right. So I hear Sweet But Psycho, and I'm like, what? There's a woman admitting to this? I must interview her one day.
That is so funny.
And now we're here.
You know, honesty is the best.
No, I don't want to tread into the past too far, but I told myself if I ever interviewed you, I was going to ask you this. Now, a woman once told me this. Okay?
Oh, okay.
This did not come from me, so don't come for me, okay? But that song came out, and a woman I worked with here at the station, she said, Kel, all women are crazy. It's just whatever level of crazy you get.
Oh,
is there any truth to that?
My goodness. You know, I can say one thing about that. Crazy, psycho, whenever we're called that, it means we are passionate and strong and we love our man or someone whoever calls us crazy and psycho, we must love that person, because if we show you all of the layers of our just aura and you think it's crazy, that means it's passionate. That means that we're being honest. We're showing you all the levels of emotion. How boring of a world would it be if we had no emotion?
That's true. That's very true. Yeah, I mean, most men that I know are crazy are insecure, and most women that I know are crazy are just women that love hard. So, I mean, you do have a good...
See? Oh, my God. See, you said it yourself.
I just needed to hear it come from you. Okay, so you're raised in Virginia, right?
Virginia Beach, and was born in Wisconsin. Everyone thinks I was raised in Wisconsin, but I was just born there.
Okay. Are you into the go-go music?
Go-go music.
Have you heard, since you're from Virginia, have you ever heard of go-go music?
I feel like I have. It's been a minute. Can you explain it to me?
Okay. I have a piece of homework for you. All you have to do, and this is for everybody.
I'm just blanking right now.
This is for everybody. If you don't know what go-go music is, go and listen to the 90s song Doing the Butt.
Oh, okay.
That's go-go music.
Doing the butt.
So
Why does that sound so funny, though?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you were a fan of go-go, you know, being from the DMV.
Oh, my God. You know what's hilarious? It's like literally, you know, when someone says, hey, do you remember the show? Or like, and then I just blank. I'm like, yeah. It's like so annoying when I can't remember certain things, but you know what? I'm going to look up exactly what you told me, and I'm probably going to be like, oh, yeah.
Now, and your parents are Albanian, correct?
They are.
So you know how to make them really good cabbage rolls, right?
I make with my mom, but again, my mom's the cook. Like, I can't compete with her. I ask her how to make something like spanakopita, lamb. She literally just throws things in a bowl. And she's like, I don't know what I just did. I'm like, so you can't teach me? She's like, just watch. And then she like throws everything. And I'm like, I really can't understand what you just did. She's like, watch. She's like, watch. And like, I'm like, what?
And there's like no measurements at all. It's
no
like,
measurements.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yeah, I'm like, Mom, slow down. And then she's like, sorry, you got to keep up. And she's like, I can't think like that. I got to go fast. I was like, whoa. So it's very hard to understand what she does, but she makes really good Albanian food. Any roll type of thing is so good. And like, it's funny, my mom makes baklava only for Christmas because I tell her, please don't make it, because I end up with baklava belly, it's called, for like a month. I cannot get rid of baklava belly. It's like a pooch, and the baklava just doesn't dissolve. It just stays. And I'm like, how much sugar did you put in this? But it's so freaking good. And like the moment you eat it, all of a sudden you have baklava belly. And like, and it's like a whole month. Like, I can't. So, yeah.
Yeah, that.
Like, Mom, if you're watching this, no. Baklava belly.
Okay, so as a singer, I know you probably grow up admiring all of the great women vocalists, but who is like your one? Like, who's like the GOAT? Who you're like, when you first heard her, you were like, her, I want to be like her.
It's hard to say. Okay, I'm gonna say three, and then I'm gonna narrow down. But I have to say these three. But Whitney, of course. Celine Dion, of course. And Mariah Carey. I love the big vocalists. Like, I don't know what it was. I was in my basement annoying the heck out of my neighbors. They'd be like hearing like howling at night, and it'd be me singing. Like I'm gonna reach this. Like, and then my mom's like, I think it's time to shut up. Like, she's like, they're gonna literally kick us out of the neighborhood. No, I'd be like,
you do the hand thing?
Every night. And then and I remember at one point my brother, oh my God. So my brother managed me for a couple years, which was a disaster. It did not work. He's like, I'm gonna manage you. And I'm like, okay. And so all of a sudden he's like, what is this hand thing you're doing? And I'm over here like, you know the Norah Jones song, I Don't Know Why I Didn't Come?
Yep.
It's like, I would make it, I'd be on stage like, don't know why I didn't come. Like, it'd be like and my brother's like, okay, we gotta stop. Like, and I'd be like, no, you're not gonna stop my natural emotions. And so that was done with my brother, because he told me to stop like actually going in. No, there's actually video, there's proof of me performing for 5,000 people at a competition in Florida, literally singing Don't Know Why I Didn't Come, but I made it upbeat somehow. Like,
oh, wow. Sorry, big bro. It didn't work out, homie.
Like, you can't make that song upbeat. I'm like, yes, I can. I'm like, yes, I can.
So you like all the big vocalists, especially now, particularly Mariah.
Mariah's my number one.
Can you hit that C7 whistle note?
What if I said I could? Do you want me to do it?
I mean, if you like.
Actually, on the album, there's a lot of whistle like notes. So
really, you can hit that note, and it don't hurt your throat.
Which no, I don't know now. Okay, so I did a little bit there.
Damn. All right.
I feel so awkward, but that was like not. I need some like.
But it's there though. It's there though. So I dig it. Okay.
Like, I just hit that for you. I don't think I've ever done that in an interview. So
I feel so important now.
like just doing that randomly. It's so like, it's just like, no, I should have never do that.
Yeah, Sherry told me you were amazing. I meto you're out here sending big power wheels to people. You're hitting 7 notes for me. I mean, dang.
I had to. Wyatt's the cutest. I had to.
Poor guy. Let's talk about this debut album, because this, in my opinion, I've been following you since 2018.
I know you're probably like, I gotta make sure she's like the real one, or is she actually psycho?
Kind of, yeah.
You're like she is, and that's it. No.
But yeah, the debut album, Heaven and Hell. This is a big deal for you, because you just dropped 5 singles from this album. I feel like this has been in the works for a long time. First off, the name, Heaven and Hell. How'd you come up with the name?
Okay, so I had written it in Torn, actually, in the Torn bridge, and Torn is purgatory on the album. It's not in heaven or hell, it's like in the middle. And it says I'm torn in between heaven and hell. So after I finished that song, I was like, oh my God, Heaven and Hell. That is the title of the album. It just clicked. I was like in an Uber in New York City. And it was actually during the VMAs, right before I was going to go perform. It was literally actually the day I was going to perform for the VMAs, and before I was singing Torn a cappella at the VMAs, right before I started performing, like in the Uber, in my superhero outfit. I literally was like, Heaven and Hell. I literally just clicked. And I knew it was the title because, one, I feel like in relationships, we go through it, heaven and hell, ups and downs, highs and lows. Like, it's all the emotions we go through in our careers, like what it takes to make it in our careers. Like, we go through these ups and downs. Like, there's no day that's like 100% perfect. It doesn't exist. And I felt like Heaven and Hell was just the perfect emotion for this album and like theme, because it felt like my albums were like one side of that album is like really happy, and then the other side feels a little darker, and that's how I feel sometimes. And so it made sense. So
how are you feeling about the finished product? Like,
I mean, it's just insane. I'm so excited. I want it to be out already. I know it's 3 weeks away, but it's just like, I'm freaking out. And there's just so many more surprises. That is just the first part. That big album is just the first part.
Okay. Now, are there any like special collaborations or any particular producers that you worked with on the album that you were like, all right, I'm doing this, I need to work with him or I need to work with her?
Well, I mean, I definitely have collaborations coming up that I'm really, really excited about, but it's not on the debut album. I really wanted the debut album to have no ballads, no features. I really wanted to feel like a theme of like of light and darkness, and like feeling that, so you're going through that journey. But I also wanted people to get to know me because I am a new artist, and I wanted them to really connect and relate. And, you know, not to say that, again, there's not community features, but also I've been working with a producer for a long time named Circuit, and he took me under his wings like a few years ago, and ever since then he's let me like write what I want to write about, be who I want to be. So it's just been such a great like partnership, and in general it's been great. Yeah.
Okay, so I know the focus this year has really been just, you know, getting the album together to put the album out. Has there been, I mean shit, like 2020's been the most ridiculous year ever. Has there been any other like side projects, or since, I mean, you've put all these singles out from the album, is there like the sophomore album like already almost done? Are you still, you know, I know you just dropped your video for Look Who's Laughing Now.
Yeah.
Like what has been on the schedule for Ava Max for the remainder of 2020 outside of the album?
I mean, it's been crazy because I've been in quarantine and I've been trying to stay busy just like everyone else. And I think, you know, now that the album's coming out, I'm like promoting it, which is more fun than ever, you know, because I'm actually staying busy. Because when you're not staying busy, it's kind of like, what is my purpose? Why am I doing nothing all day? And, you know, and in life, I feel like the more you work, the younger you feel, right? I don't know. I feel like we should never retire. It's a weird feeling. This quarantine has taught me a lot.
Wow, you never want to retire, ever?
I mean, it's weird. It's like I was so bored the first few months of quarantine. You know? I don't know. I was so bored, and it was like it was not what I expected. I thought it was going to be like Christmas break, fun, but no.
Christmas break? You compared it to Christmas break? That's funny.
I mean, the first month, well, no, it wasn't happy like Christmas. We were all freaking scared for our lives. Right. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that. But you're like, Ava, hang up now. No, I'm just kidding. No, but like, you know what I mean? Like, I was just eating like crazy the first month. It was like I was like, this is over.
No, I know exactly what you mean, because I remember like when everything here in Seattle got locked down, I want to say like March. And I was like, and I got this email from the station, and they were like, oh yeah, you know, no one's coming. I'm like, oh, this is great. Like, I could do my show from home, and this is blah blah. And then like a month and a half in, I was like, yo, this ain't cool.
Yeah, because they kept going, and like no one expected it. And even now, I'm sure people are trying to figure out how to live in like the new normal.
Right.
Like, you know, it's such a weird thing.
It is. It's very strange.
But you know, all is patience, I guess.
Yeah. It's definitely tested everyone's patience, and it's definitely tested everyone's mental health for sure.
100%. It's like, I mean, I've had to work more on my mental health for sure in the beginning, and now at least we can actually, I feel like we're not scared to walk outside at least now. Because at first, I'm sure we were, I mean, I don't know about you, but I was even scared to like breathe the air outside. It was just insane, you know?
Right.
So,
were you able to record at home? Did you have like a little home studio set up? So if you wanted to like, you know, maybe work on some side stuff, or were you writing?
Yeah, I was writing a lot. You know, I'm just going to let you guys know that there won't be any shortage of music. There is a lot of music in the world. I'm really excited, yeah.
Well, I'm excited for you, Ava. I'm not going to hold you up anymore. Thank you for kicking it.
No, it's been so much fun, honestly. This is one of the best interviews ever. Like, I just loved it. It was really fun. Like, literally, like, I went through all day, and today it was like, this is probably one of the best interviews ever. I'm like, Sherry would agree.
Are you blowing smoke right now?
No, Sherry would agree. She's on mute. Yeah, she's on mute. But I'm like, Sherry, where you at?
I am the voice of God, and I agree.
But when all this is over and done, Sherry got to get you up here to Seattle to come kick it. Because if you think the interview is fun, I'm a lot more fun in person because I'm
Same here. I feel like we'd have a blast. So Sherry, let me know. I'm down to take a flight.
Sherry, make it happen, Sherry.
I'm gonna do a promo. I'm going to do a promo run on the Jeep, on the child, 5 miles an hour.
Oh my God, 5 miles per hour. Oh my God.
But I just want the people to know, to make sure, September 18th, Heaven and Hell, Ava Max. It's been a long time coming. Get the album, peep the album. The girl can sing.
Oh my God, thank you. You know, I did a treacherous little whistle here.
That was a great whistle. Knock it off. We love the whistle.
Thank you.
Ava, thank you. Yeah, thank you so much for kicking it with me, and I hope to see you soon.
You too. Hopefully we can have some coffee, lunch, or something when I'm there.
Yeah, we'll kick it. No, we'll kick it.
That's it.
Sherry tell you, I kick it. We'll kick it.
And stay healthy in the meantime.
I will. You do the same, and
thank you.
Love.